Hey guys, hey, it's Isaac again. This is part 4 of job number 1, my summer of guitar repair videos. This one we are continuing cleaning the guitar. This time we'll be working on the neck and the headstock as well as the fretboard. Being the Marquis by Harmony HM-6371 acoustic guitar. So let's see what we got here. Alright, what I'm doing for this step, I laid down some of the older rags so they'll be able to catch the overspray whenever I spray the neck down. I'm going to be taking off these tuning pegs, and I'll also be taking off the little truss rod cover. I'll be placing some paper towels in there so that it won't, get down into the truss rod whenever I clean all this. Then, after I clean all that, I'll be going for the fretboard. Alright, well, let's get started. Alright, so step 1, removing the tuning pegs. These are 3 inline tuning pegs, probably as cheap as a piece of plastic. Tiny screws, not unlike a midget hooker. And I have here a tiny precision screwdriver. Yeah, well, it's really hard to do with just one hand, which again is not unlike a midget hooker. Alright, well, sort of turns freely. Tell you what, I'm going to remove these off camera, and I'll show you each of them after they come off. Alright, I've got the screws off of this side right here. Let's jiggle this back and forth to remove it. I can feel and see the string ferrules going off the other side. Probably be in my best interest to do this standing up like this, because these ferrules right here will probably fall off onto the floor, and I will be unable to find them again. So, jiggling this back and forth. Alright, well, that's this one. Now, I don't have a tool in my immediate area to remove those, but I'll go ahead and with these guys over here. So, tiny bit of difficulty here. I've got the screws off the back of this set. Probably are not able to see that, but right here on the high A string tuner, there is just the tiniest bit of an old string that someone previously did not remove. I actually noticed this when I was taking the strings off, so that's gonna suck. I'm gonna get some pliers real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, well, that took a bit of poking and prodding. This is what was stuck on there. So, using a pair of these and one of these, I was able to remove it. So, I'm now taking the other half of these off of here. This mean looking thing is used really to pull up laminate floors, I believe. I got it to scrape the bridge off. But what it's also useful for, loosening these things right here, these string ferrules, or tuner ferrules, or however you pronounce that word. And yeah, so some of them are obviously going to be more difficult than others. Alright, all those little buggers are out. And I'm going to attempt the truss rod cover. Yeah, real quality work here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not exactly centered right there. Fantastic. See if I can get this rusty looking thing out of here. Yeah, that's coming out easier than the other ones did. That's what she said. Yeah. This one's kind of a bit of an angle. Get it. Quality Korean craftsmanship here. You know, and I poked fun, but you know, at some point this was probably somebody's, you know, present, or you know, birthday present or Christmas present or something. Somebody at some point in history was probably excited to get this guitar. Yeah, so I poke fun of it all day long, but I've always subscribed to the thought that, you know, a lot of things exist and people have them because at some point it made them happy. And I'd like to think that's the case with this guitar right here. Alright. Fine plastic right here. And this is the color that this all was originally, before it got so gunky right here. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some paper towel right here, and these guys, clean the headstock first, and then I'm going to go for the back of the neck. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Alright, so I'm taking some of this nifty shop towel, paper towel stuff. I'm putting it little inside these holes so that our dear old simple green does not get in these. Because I'm pretty sure that's unfinished wood in there, and it says not to use on unfinished wood. Alright, accidentally hit the button there. Another thing that I never thought of before, mainly because I've never actually worked on a real guitar, that if I had been a little more forward thinking, probably could have cut some drinking straws and put them in these holes, instead of packing them with this. But well, that's the point of this whole thing, is for me to learn. So learn that lesson. Okie dokie, got all that filled up. Gotta spray. Well, I gotta put one of these rags down as a guard first. Yeah, lots of sawdust from the back of this headstock. Fantastic. Alright, gotta spray this down. Let it sit for a minute or two. So, Good times, good times. Great oldies. Fox 97. Put a bit more on there. Let's see how quickly we can get the rest of this to match the color of what was not gunked up. Will it happen? We'll find out. Knock one of those out. I can actually see where it says Marquis. And if that rhymed, I do it all the time. I'm a poet and I know it. Oftentimes I blow it. The chance is not anything else, you perverts. These things aren't staying in real well. I probably should have waited till I could get some drinking straws, but alas, it is about, I don't know, 2 in the morning or so. So, I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, well, looking closer and closer to the original color all the time. With, you know, good old baby crap stains all over the rag. Right. What I'm going to do for the second pass is I'm going to take these pieces of paper out. I'm just going to spray the actual cloth and then wipe it down again. Looking lots better. Looking lots better. It looks like a... No, I can almost not tell the difference between this and this now. I wonder if my metal polish, my Never Dull, is going to end up working for these tuning heads. And if it does, I will not have to replace them, which is good because that'd be another $25 sunk into this. But, alright. While I am here, while I have this open, I'm gonna test to make sure the truss rod actually works. Let me go get my Allen keys. Alright, I have 2 sets of Allen keys, which is good. I got the metric set here, and got the imperial set here. This truss rod nut over here is either going to be a 5mm or the 3/16 of an inch. And because these two sizes are so similar, it's always recommended is go with whichever of the two sizes is larger. Try that first. And between the two of them, it's going to be the 5mm. If you don't, you're going to run into some problems because you have a very, very good chance, if it is not the 5, that 3/16 will slightly strip out the nut there. And, well, that's its own can of worms. Not that I expect this truss rod to work particularly well, but I'll try this one first. And if it doesn't work, it goes in there just fine, which means that the other one would rattle around a bit and probably catch on the sides and screw it all kinds of up. So always remember, when you have a similar size, always try the larger of the two first, because you don't want to strip that out. So And really, I need a better set of these. I mean, because these are convenient. They don't get lost like regular ones do. But they do tend to barely be the right length for me to adjust this. So, okay, well, I mean, this works. It adjusts. So, back to the setting it was. So, that's a plus. Looks like if I get this cleaned up and bridge fixed, it should work, which is, awesome. I'd rather not send it to a lumberyard or turn it into timber, what have you. Okay. Just going to work on the back, the neck, and the headstock. Well, let me get the sheets laid down. Alright, we got the holes plugged up. That's what she said. And I'm going to spray some of our good old friend Simple Green on the heel block and on up through here. Fortunately, the way it's set up, this will catch all the excess and it'll keep it from just getting into the fretboard. Alright, well, let's wait just a couple minutes and let that soak in. And, Alright, I think that's soaked in sufficiently for this first round. Alright, let's see what sort of crap we have all over the neck. Hopefully it will just be formally all over the neck. Not quite as dirty as I figured, but, well. And I know the back of this thing is just gunky as crap. See? Ugh. I keep getting my fingers in the shot. Giggity. The head is a lot dirtier than the neck appears to be. That's just one pass though. I've got just that crap right there. So, take all these out real quick. Another round on the neck. Let that sit for a minute, and we'll see where we're at then. Alright, that's on there pretty good. Let's take another swipe at this. Now I'm really surprised how clean the the back of the neck seems to be. Not at all like most of the rest of the guitar. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna spray this and do the same thing as I did to the front of the headstock. To the back of it. See what gunk we get off of here. Quite a bit of it. Alright. I haven't really touched the sides of the headstock, so I'm going to do a quick bit of that. I'm not going to bother videoing that.